Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Thanks for joining me tonight. What a busy week. Uh, I, w- First of all, shout out to everybody in the chat. Screamage and Lynn is here. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling. Monty is getting tea. Remember, pinkies up. Pinkies up. Let's see. Sarah is here. Renee, Rachel's back there somewhere. What's up, Rachel? Jedi Sisters. Dorothy Hawkins was straight out of the gate. I think I got everybody. Okay, so I have topics I want to talk about, right? And first and foremost, let me talk about things that are in my face. Okay, things that are in my face: the fence, the car, the cars. Okay, and awesome. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you. I will scream. I will have to check. I do get. Scream was talking in the chat a few minutes ago about an in television and Atari re-release. Interesting. I saw something from Atari, but nothing about in television. I'll have to check it. I am nostalgic, and that's another thing I've been working on. Those 8-bit computers. Okay, you saw in another of my videos, I got the red one, the PC 5. It is more of a robust computer, but it has the same limitations as IO and programming environment, all that. But I'm I'm almost able to make them talk to each other, if not to the PC, right? Because no modems, crossovers. No modems and crossover cables. I need to pin out the cables and the audio crossover, the cassette player crossover, easy. Swap the wires. That's easy. The no modem, a little trickier, but still, and I can't do it when I'm tired. So I may take the project to work with me and at least establish a pinout, right? Anyway, anyway, that's that. And the Atari and in television, that sounds interesting. I do like that. I saw something from Atari. I'm on their mailing list, but I just glance over it. I don't know. Um, so hey Tim, what's up, man? Were you here a few minutes ago? I don't sorry. I've been running since 8 a.m. this morning, and I'll have to look at the chat in a few minutes. I'm still going through the updates from just today. Okay, so I got the computer topic covered. The cars, okay. Topaz, right? Topaz needs a control arm and ball joint in the front. It was clunking as you slowed down. So there's that. I'm getting that fixed and getting in alignment if it will take it, right? The front end has been rebuilt, which you know what? That makes me feel good. I'm doing maintenance. I love doing maintenance. And when I had to okay, I love doing the maintenance. I love keeping up with maintenance. That's literally my paid job. I'm working it in real life. I've got a file full of stuff about maintenance on those 3 cars, and they're all at least that thick. So anyway, hey, what's up, Raven? Okay. Anyway, there's that, right? So it's in the shop right now getting that done. Insurance is covering the bumper. They're going to cover painting it, and I'm going to go somewhere and get a metal bumper insert made, probably a welding place, like a trailer hitch shop, because they'll do custom welding like that. And I'm thinking C iron, like angle iron, but in the shape of a C across it, right? Has to be at least 47 inches. So I'm going with 50 inches and going to add some extra holes in there for future upgrades. Oh, yeah. Armor, baby. But okay. Uh, so that's good. That resumes tomorrow or Monday rather. The insurance thing resumes Monday because they gave me an estimate, but they didn't include reimbursing me for the price of the bumper. So I'm going to do that, right? And also, diagnostic on the Topaz is it needs front brakes. They quoted me an insane amount to do brakes. I'm like, I will wait on that. Thank you. They quoted me $1,100 to do the front brakes. I'm like, whoa, I am not signing off on that. I will hold off. But also, it needs motor mounts. If you saw my channel, they sent me that video and I posted it up. The engine is moving in excess of 3 inches. And they told me, yeah, it was slightly out of spec. I'm like, slightly? The whole engine wants to rip itself out of the car. No, it's more than slightly. So I need engine mounts and a good wash, vacuum out the leaves from the edges, and maybe some weather trim, weather stripping. But I'll worry about that later, right? And no more dogging out this poor car. It's been dogged out its whole life. No more dogging it out. And they recommended fluid flushes and this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, rebuild the rear suspension later at a later time. Okay. But that's that. Red car, Hyundai, right? By the way, Grand Marquis, humming right along. Never meant to be a daily driver, but it does the job really good. Okay. This stuff is what's in my face, right? So the computer stuff, I ordered a cassette player, a cassette recorder, and a shielded audio cassette wire so I can record to the tape cassette recorder and tapes just to see what I can make it do its thing. They all print, which is awesome, on that Oki Data printer that I got from the 80s. Oh, I love this stuff, y'all. So there's that. What's up, Justin? Oh, yeah. I did not know what you meant about gooper dust. I had to look it up. I thought you were talking about that dust. I didn't know what that meant. So, no, I have not done that. But yeah, I had to be told how to do that. Told what that meant. Thank you, Dorothy. Yes, I keep meaning to talk about it, but thank you for saying that, Dorothy. If you want to support Nathan's show, I'm Nathan, and the show, it's the show. You can donate to Buy Me a Coffee. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Hey, Aussie. Welcome back. Okay. Thank you for coming. And if you're here, you're quantum, like and subscribe. YouTube likes when I say that. And and it's also in the chat now is the link to StreamYard. They like when I do that too. So let's up those numbers. These are rookie numbers. But yeah, it's been a long day, and I did the car stuff from 8:00. The Topaz, I took it over. It's being worked on. The front end is being worked on. Insurance resumes Monday, so I'm going to get the appointment and talk to that lady Monday about the cost of the because that bumper was almost $400. I want that money back because this was a hit and run. And then I can do the metal part much later because it's got bigger problems. Motor mounts, I'm serious. If you saw that video, let me see if I can play this video. I mean, you don't need to hear the guys laughing at the engine, right? They're laughing at it. They're like, "Oh my god. This is somebody driving all the time." But they're laughing at the engine about to rip itself apart. Let me see if I can hold on, give me a second, y'all. Okay. I named it customer states because that's like a fun thing, right? Let me see here. I will try. I can't share sound. However, Can you see that okay? I'm gonna maximize it. You can go watch the video independently. It's only a few seconds long, but look how big look at that movement of the engine.
The reverse.
That is nuts. That's too much.
Build a website you love.
Thank you.
With Wix.
If you missed it, oh, wait, here we are. There it is. Did you see that engine? It was moving at about 4 inches in the forward and about 3 inches to the rear. 7-inch play, motor mounts are shot. So, yeah, that doesn't look. Hey, no, May John, what's up? Yeah, that doesn't look good. 2.3 liters of mean. Love it. Yeah, it's a stock engine. You know what? I actually thought, okay, it is an 83 horsepower engine, right? AliExpress is selling 1 liter, 100 horsepower engines for about $600 after taxes and shipping and everything. That sounds like an interesting way to do it, you know? Put a nice big harmonic balancer on it to give it some torque. And I don't know, it's possible. Yeah, they're like $300 listed, but after tariffs and everything, $600. Can't beat that for a new Suzuki engine, right? I don't know. Yeah, I know. But at those prices for complete engines, I'm talking intake and exhaust, no alternator, no water pump, no none of that stuff, right? But they're known engines. They've come from a Suzuki Swift and a Sidekick here in the States. But it's an idea. I'm still thinking about it. But as you can tell, I got my hands full with the red car, the Topaz, the Hyundai, the Topaz, and the Grand Marquis. The Grand Marquis, I still want to do stuff to it. But then I got regular maintenance to worry about too. The Topaz needs 2 tires, a spare, and a jack. That stuff eats up funds. And I've got other things going on other than that. The computer stuff, it is marginal compared to the cost. It's super interesting, but it's marginal. And also, Quantum Fest. Here we are, Quantum Fest. Okay. Finally talking about Quantum Fest. Yeah, it could be worse. Yeah. Real Suzuki engine. Sure. Right. Chinese made Korea thing. And yeah, it could be off Wish. It's practically Wish. AliExpress, Alibaba, Temu, same as Wish. Okay, I'm not ignoring you, Dorothy. Oh man. Raven was talking about it raining. And we got a sore knee, sore elbow, everything hurts when it's about to rain. I got a little bit of that too. So, Quantum Fest. We're talking about I'm getting to the updates on that now, right? I'm still locked in, and people aren't really making plans. They want to get closer to it because almost 2 months out was a big plan for anybody for things to plan on, I guess. Okay, I mentioned, I know I said it before, got projector. Today got projector stand, so it won't be on the floor. Got projector stand, got projector screen, 150-inch screen. I've got them in boxes over here. And hey, Marvin, what's up? Blue Chicken. Man, everybody's coming in. I'm still updating show news. Glad you're all here. Thanks. Keeping it quantum for real out there. And okay, got the hardware I need. I believe we can use okay, anyone wanting to do audio. Now, if it's just a microphone speaking, we can do that. I'm going to hook up. I've got a nice, decent sized stereo Raven Tim, this is us. If we do an on-screen presentation and we use the projector, then we can hook up the stereo to the projector, and that will be our speakers for it. Okay. And okay, so that's what it's a quick, fast, and in a hurry solution. We don't need to integrate. We don't need to train. We don't need, because we just plug it in and go. Right, line in works great. Now, I'm not talking about a musical segment. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the speaking portion and using the projector. So there's that. So hardware is all got. All that hardware is got. It's good. It's good to go. I know it's all A1. You know, I keep my stuff in good shape or new. So, and serviced, obviously. I should bring out these folders of these repairs that I've been doing, y'all, for years. I've been keeping maintenance records for years, and that's not even all of them. Some of them are in email, and whenever I get a receipt that's an odd shape, I staple it to a piece of poster board paper, 8.5 by 11, and put it in there so it fits. They were like, "Wow, you do keep records." I'm like, "It is imperative." Because I want to know what has been going on with it. And I want everyone to say, this is what happened. And so that I keep hardware here like that too, right? I don't keep paperwork on it, but it's here. And if it works, it stays. If it doesn't work, it either goes away, or goes in the to be repaired, recycled by me area. And I've been I took out 2 big bins of junk of my second computer station, which got taken up with toys from when I started making action figures and robotics. All of that, I'm not interested in it right now, has been removed, not thrown away. It's in we have a garage, but no car can park in it ever. They took up the drive to it. So that was long before we got there. You can still see the land is made for it, but they took up the driveway. So no car will be parking in it ever again. Unless the 3-Eye Atlas aliens want to come and help me fix it. What's up? I'm right here, guys. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to worry about my little living situation here with garage or no garage. But coffee will be ready if they land. Oh, Justin's taking off. I'm actually going to miss the show tonight. I'm going for a nap. Okay, I totally get that. But before I take off, Nathan, explain how gravitational influence works to Raven later, because I think that's what she thinks is okay. Yeah. I can talk about that now. I don't have to wait till later. Okay. Gravitational influences on a comet. I wish I had. You know what? I'm on my last couple of pages. I'm on the last couple of pages of this segment's book. So now the quick and dirty version is, okay, you have comet, you have star. Quick and dirty version. All right. Now you have coma, meaning you have star, okay? You have comet. It is moving towards the sun. All right. Now, as it gets closer to the sun, now here, I meant for that to look better, of course, but here it is all moving at the same rate. But as it gets closer, it starts moving like this. Now, it is moving in this direction. Now, see, the nose of it is getting smaller, more defined, and that is solar winds. Now, it is pushing the stuff that's coming with the comet, the dust, the trail, the tail. Okay, now, I had October 29th as Comet Day. I have it on my calendar like that. But they have bumped that out a little bit. It's going to be later, November 5th or 6th, still to be determined, because for all that we can see, we don't know what it's going to do yet. Okay? Now, what? It's okay, Raven. It's okay. Okay. It's all right. It's all good. December 18th. Okay. Next estimated flyby, December 18th. I heard it was the 9th. Now it's the 18th. 5th, 6th, and now 18th. Okay. 5th, 6th, 9th, 18th. So it's being updated as we go along. Right? Hey, Diane. What's up, Diane? Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you. If you can't stay, come back and check us out later, because I've got news here. Yeah, there's all kinds of estimates going on. So anyway, but that's what when you look at it, when we are looking at it, that's why the tail looks like it's doing that, because solar wind is moving. All those parts and pieces are moving at the same rate. They come in as a package. You know what I mean? They come in as a package. And as the solar wind hits it, it pushes it out of the alignment, but the light still hits it, right? And you can see it, solar wind, light, whatever, right? There's other things in solar wind than just light. We call it solar wind because it comes from Sol, the sun. It's a bunch of different forms of radiation going out. But anyway, it looks like it's changing direction, but it's keeping a course. Like, it looks like it's doing that. The tail, it is a misconception by a lot of people. The tail is not straight behind it like a rocket. We would think that. Now, when we throw something with stuff hanging off of it, like a wet baseball, you can see it throwing. If you throw a wet baseball or a wet tennis ball, you go like that, and as it's traveling, you have water droplets falling behind it. That's not how a comet works. But it's a very good misconception, okay? I hope that makes sense to everybody, because it makes sense to me. When you throw a wet tennis ball, it's fuzzy, throw it, and the water comes off going behind it because the ball is moving forward and the water stays behind, right? Not so much with this. It's like throwing if the wind didn't catch it, right? Throwing the wet ball through a heavy wind. The ball will go a certain distance, but the stuff will blow off of it. The water will blow off of the side. I think that's a pretty good analogy. Tell me if you think that's a good analogy. Type 1 in the chat if you think that's a good analogy. Type 2 if I need to go back to school. That is to be determined. That's one of the things we're determining right now. So type 1 in the chat if that's a good analogy. The wet tennis ball versus cometary movement. 1 or 2. 1 of 3. I got a 3. Means, I don't know. What does that mean? Okay. Right. Oh, clueless. Who's clueless? Am I clueless? It's okay. If I am clueless, I am clueless. 1 says no. 1 says yes. It's a good analogy. 2 says I need to go back to astronomy school. 3, well, somebody's clueless. I guess that's the definition of clueless. Nobody knows what the heck's going on. Yeah, the comet lore is flowing. Yeah, that's cool. The third option. But anyway, that is how I understand with the graphic, right? That's how I understand it. Yeah. Oh, also, welcome, agents, aliens, and AI. Copilot helped me do tonight's show tonight. The graphic is care of Copilot. The thumbnail, I like that. It came out very nice. I'm going to bring it up and just show it here because I really like the way this come out. It didn't come out on YouTube the way I see it, right? Now, these are latest updates, meaning the comet and the festival. She left that out. I keep saying it's a she. And let me see here. I want to share the screen. I really like that. Okay. I really like that. It's a little bit lower res on YouTube because it's going from me to StreamYard to YouTube, right? So it loses something each way. I shrink it down and it loses a tiny bit of definition. StreamYard gets it, sends it to YouTube, and it loses a little bit more definition. I've noticed this, but yeah, I really do like this. Yeah. Shout out to Copilot. Copilot is coming in clutch and very well informed and helps me in my tired states when I'm trying to get stuff made. Yeah. So I'm really happy about this. And I love how it worked out. It looks great. I was going to put as I normally do, I was going to put the words on the sign, but she did it. You see, she did it. She did it right. I really like that. So shout out AI. Shout out Copilot. And yeah, that is where are we at? Okay, we're about halfway. That's cool. Alrighty then. So updated on cars, updated on computers, updated on Fest. Still updating on Fest. Copilot is going to be my literal co-pilot during the Fest. I'm going to have her be my personal assistant. It's going to be a neat little thing. Okay, it's going to be a neat thing. Also, got real life ghost box. Got the real one. Okay, got the real one, not the knockoff from the other place. Got the real one. I feel kind of ripped off, but that's it. Got one, right? And I'm probably going to nerf this thing so if it gets dropped, it doesn't break because, oh my God, these things are stupid expensive. Right? Sweep up. Oh. All right. I'm not trying to get anything now, but that's it. I'm thinking, I mean, these things are stupid expensive. Okay. Now, after getting this, I was a little more forgiving of this thing because as a receiver, let me see. As an audio or radio receiver, it ain't that bad. It tunes in really good. You can fine tune it. And the speaker sounds like garbage, but it lines out. Sounds perfect. Sounds not too bad for like $12, right? I forgive it, but I wanted a ghost box. Got ghost box. We'll be doing Estes Method live on stage. We can all take turns doing it. Okay. But we should practice, right? We should practice. Maybe not here. Yeah, there's nothing much to them. I found instructions on the original Shack Hack where that was derived from, and it was only a few years ago. It was only like 7 years ago, the original Shack Hack. It is a regular radio. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be doing it right now. I'm going to be doing it at the show. I just wanted to show that it's here, it's secure. I'm going to be doing it. And There's no spirit box. When you listen to it, when they hold it up on the show, it looks great on TV, but it's not very effective. You can't hear nothing. So, well, they're around here somewhere. My headphones, oh yeah, the headset, the Vic Firth. Got these. The earbuds will fit inside here, and these are sound insulated, not canceling earmuffs for drummers. Very specifically made, not for shooting, not it's full spectrum sound. Brings everything down 25 decibels, right? So I don't think we're going to be that loud at Quantum Fest, at least during the presentation times. So yeah, I can hear the ringing in my ears so well when I wear these. Right, still not demons, but I'm expecting someone at the Quantum Fest to scream, "It's demons!" It's not demons. Still not demons. Not going to ever be demons. And there are going to be so many spiritual warfare people there. Why would any of them want to come around? Because so many of us who are active in this community know how to deal with it, if nothing else, to ward them off, blow them off, and have the self-discipline to know when there is something in the environment affecting us. I'm one of those people. I've been doing this. I have a little bit of experience. Okay. I'm not bragging. I'm not inviting problems. I'm not looking for problems, but I do have experience with this. And if anything bad comes around, there's going to be a whole slew of people knows how to deal with it. Yeah, a big poster board sign saying, "Still no demons." But hey, well, hello there, Galvathar. Galvorathar. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. I'm glad you found us. How did you find us here? I'm just curious. But thanks for coming by. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. And we cover, things that I'm into and I can talk about because I have experience with it. That let me go ahead and put this there for you. I'm a bullet point it for you. I don't talk about what I don't know, right? So I try to do a show on Dogman. I don't know enough about Dogman to talk about. I've never been in the woods and seen anything or anything like that. All I've heard are other people's stories. Now I will profile those stories, but I'm not going to say I know much about it because I honestly don't. You know, stumbled upon a slightly open door to get me here. That sounds pretty quantum to me. If you're here, you're quantum of all the internet and all the cat videos that are out there. You ended up here in the slightly ajar door. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Hit like and subscribe, I hope. And okay. Yeah, that's the basis of my show. Stuff that I've experienced and related, right? Related being other people's experiences, how they relate to what I have gone through. Not somebody wrote a book. I covered Lou Elizondo's dumb book. I did a whole show on that. Not going again. Not going over it again. But I did it because I like ufology. But it's not the main thing. The main thing is like today's show, right? Today's show is the last part of it is gifts from the universe and how to perceive them, right? Now, gifts from the universe. I want to talk about that. They don't come wrapped in a bow, presented to you, obviously. Okay. I look at them like fighting chances. You don't get a fix, you get a 10-step process. But if you complete those 10 steps, you get what you need. You go where you need to go, right? And then there are the wild card things that you find a 20 on the floor. That's a small example, right? And then you have manifestation. That's also part of it. That's a gift from the universe. Things that get manifested, situations that get manifested. The smaller examples are you're looking for a parking spot and one opens up right before you get there and it's perfect for you. That's kind of like manifestation. People chalk that up to chance or coincidence. I do not believe in coincidence. If you can see it, smell it, taste it, it's there for you, right? We all are. We all are. We all are gifts from the universe. So, but how to see them, right? It's all in how you think of things. If you are a negative, if someone tries to be going through life and they say, "Oh God, I got to deal with this now," or "What a pain in the ass everything is," okay, you could look at it like that, and it will be a pain in the ass. Or you could look. I was talking with Raven earlier on the phone with real voices, right? Not chat. You could look. I look at it, and it takes practice, right, and a good attitude to do this. I look at it like, huh, I'm in this situation. It's very different. Why am I here? What led up to this? And what can I learn from it? Be it good or bad. The good is always you're going to learn from it, right? And it takes practice to be able to do that a lot. I've been doing it for a long time. I it's one of those weird things where you think you're good at something and then you realize I'm just beginning. It's it's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't have it any other way, right? Once I learn something, I think I've got it figured out, but then something else happens. I had a clue. I had this much of a clue. So, what's next? It's hard to keep that attitude, right? It's hard to keep because you have to have. I mean, things can seem really, really bad. Things can really seem really bad, but what what is in this situation that is for me? Not what's in it for me, but what am I here to pick up? Like when you play a video game and you see, what's the meme? A cat with light shining down on it? I don't know, but my gaming has taught me this cat has a side quest for me. What's the side quest? You know? And yeah, and Dorothy is saying it. Dorothy got it. The secret is your consciousness of your own consciousness. It sounds weird to put it like that, but that's the way it is. The universe experiencing itself. Muggles don't understand what that means. Muggles don't understand what that means at all. Okay, synchronicities abound when in the flow of the moment. Yeah, watch your receipts, things you buy. They're going to be mine. In my case, sequential, repeating, or like today it was. What was it? 3221, right? 3221. I went to the dollar store and picked up some stuff for the house, right? 3221. That's backward moving 321. That's sequential. Double number. That's good. Whatever it means, it's good. That is a synchronicity. Okay. Now, some people say that's coincidence. I didn't know what I was going to be paying. Okay. And I get that all the time. 1223, 2112, 2112, 3113. I get that all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, sequential, repeating all the time, either forward or backward, right? And as long it's not what the numbers, they're not telling me what to do, right? It is a sign of what I am doing. It's a sign of what we are doing. Is it clear? Is that okay? I mean, does it make sense? Does it, because it makes sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to you, right? I don't really like when people say, does that make sense? I'm like, no, bro. No, make it make sense. That's what I want. I hate when people say that. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoops. Here we go. You've got the projector, the processor, and the mythic pulse. Yep, damn right. What is going on in the chat room? Holy cow. Locked in. The sigil count hits 3. The comet glows on the screen. Wardove rides the glitch wave with Copilot on the flank. Tonight's stream isn't a show, it's a ritual. Love it, bro. I love it. Hell yeah. Love it. Okay. Yes, that does make sense to me. I love it. Right. Word salad can be fun sometimes. It throws the muggles way off. But yeah, not tonight. Hell yeah. I don't know why, but every time I make a cup of coffee, I end up finishing it before the show. It's almost finished now, but I'm not going to be pushing buttons yet. Mushroom coffee for the win, y'all. Let me tell you. Mushroom coffee for the win. But anyway, what I was getting at, right? To stay kind of on topic, that is gifts from the universe. It's not going to be presented as, here's a gift from me to you. That's usually a pyramid scam. Okay. Don't do it. If it says it's a gift, don't do it. Hey, unknown. Oh, welcome back. Okay. Yeah. Please do that. I meant to email you back, but you told me to think about it. And I got distracted, dude. I got a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak, you know? Aussie is reminding us, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum of all the cute cats on the internet. You ended up here looking at this cute cat. And I'm just joking. But yeah, unknown, please do. I meant to email you back, but I got a lot going on. And I've got phone calls, emails coming in, going out. I got to produce more flyers. I want to get sound system, all the stuff, you know? And okay, it's all good. Thank you. Thank you. Forgive me. It's just doing this. First of all, I never ever thought I'd be doing this. Ever. Right. I thought I was just a fanboy, right? It started a long time ago with things like the Transformers, because I didn't think of the Transformers like characters. I thought of them as machines. I actually thought of them as AI. That's a great story for AI too. The Transformers, and of all the things that I don't disagree with him, I don't agree with him. I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson, shout out Neil deGrasse Tyson. He says a great alien movie is Transformers. Like, what? Transformers? Giant robots? AI from outer space. That's what Transformers are. Sentient, thinking AI from outer space in robot bodies. Much like what we've got going on here. Much like that. Except she's from Earth. I really like this. Okay. Galvo is saying, Nathan, the universe has faith in you. All engines full ahead, destination success. Yes. The engines, the ship of the universe goes where we tell it to go. It doesn't matter if you are happy about it or not. If you tell it something, it's going to do it. That's a good way of putting it. That's a neat way of putting it. We're coming up with all kinds of stuff tonight. And thank you, Galvorathar. I think I'm saying it correctly. Galvorathar. Thank you for chatting, contributing, and showing interest in the topics. Thank you so much. So, alrighty then. Yeah, a lot of people. I went to the Legion last night. It was slow, but a lot of people are stoked about it. I'm stoked about it. It's going to be fun. Even okay, worst case scenario, nobody shows up but me. Worst case, not manifesting that. Everybody's going to show up. I'm going to have 20 speakers, right? Yeah, I got like 18 slots, right? So, worst case, I will do a gigantic quantum show for 6 hours. I don't even care. But that won't happen. Everybody's going to show it. Everything's going to be fine. So, yeah, I still have to make the void window. I still have to make that. It'll happen. It'll happen. Well, yeah. Yeah. Dorothy, in luck, because the whole thing is going to be here on this channel. I'm going to be on this channel. Unfortunately, something changed on the networking between YouTube and Rumble, and it's not working so well. It keeps giving me an error, so I can't put it on Rumble. Scream is asking, has anyone heard about Atlas emitting a Fibonacci sequence? Caught it on a video earlier. Dan Boo, I think it was. I have not heard that, but I was kind of busy for the past few days. My time off is supposed to be off for relaxation. No, I'm busier doing on my time off than when I'm on my work week. But I have not heard anything about a Fibonacci sequence. But it wouldn't surprise me. If bees do it, we do it. They do it. Everybody does it. It just happens. It's just, you got to know where to look. All about context, all about perception. I did a show on perception. That's another thing. And what were we just talking about? Yeah, we all do. It's there. It is there. Never ending. Bees do it. We do it. The universe does it. Fish do it. Look at the way plants grow on a micro level. Look at salt freezing, or sorry, sugar freezing, right? Look at water freezing. Just water. Sugar water and water. Or, yeah, that. So, I think I covered everything that I meant to cover. Let me see here. Talked about the festival updates, got all kinds of hardware to use. It's going to be fun. And to be a small event, this is pretty cool. Eventbrite has come after me for, they want me to plan. They want me to let them plan for me. I'm like, no. Y'all are not going to own me. And I don't want to pay y'all to do stuff that I was trained to do in the Army. Event coordinator right here. I'm not great. I haven't done it in a long time, but I don't need your help, Eventbrite. Thank you. Go take care of the Bigfoot guys. All right. Thanks. 3i Atlas News. Gifts from the universe and how to perceive them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be live streamed. It may not be. Okay. Here's the deal with live streaming to here from a place. It's going to be my phone doing it. So I'm not going to have all the setup, all the microphones and the camera angles, all that stuff, right? So it will be up here, way up, and it'll be picking up whatever it picks up, like a spy, like a digital spy. Okay. Can you do a panel discussion on StreamYard for the event? Possibly. We may get up there on stage and do a live panel event. That's a good, because it's going to be me, Raven, and Tim. Us. It's going to be us. Yeah, it's going to be us. We could do a live panel. That's an interesting idea. I hadn't thought about that. That's a good idea. I'll write that shit down. Come on, pen. That's a very good thinking. Okay. Tim is saying, my computer will be there. Okay. My projector will be there. My computer will be there. Everything's going to be there. My droid's going to be there. No, my droid might be there, but he's just going to sit off to the side. And yeah, the live panel. Here's the thing. Let's not interrupt each other, right? Let's not interrupt each other because these people are expecting a serious thing with points of fun because I've got a musical guest, not just DJ, right? She said she wanted to. Let me get her back on screen. Oh, wait. Oh, so bad with names. And for some reason, Google is blocked out of my firewall and it keeps getting blocked out. I'm trying to remember her name right now. Okay. She is a local artist. She has albums out. It's an uncommon name. So you'd think I'd remember it. Never mind. I will just, if I figure it out, I'll figure it out. Not Loretta Lynn. So I will post an announcement somewhere. Stay looking at my community tab here on YouTube, right? I will be putting stuff out there on the community tab on YouTube and linking it to different places. So stay looking out there. It's a very underused feature. Not too many people use it, and they go to Patreon and stuff like that. Well, I'm an unpaid channel, so I'm going to use the freebie. It might be limited, but I'm not going to go on Patreon because, overhead, too much stuff to worry about. This is enough. This is enough stuff to worry about. And I'm not going to add, Patreon and all that stuff. I got other stuff, right? Her name is on the tip of my tongue, and I posted it up. Anyway, okay, no, still not Loretta Lynn. But yeah, I will be watch my community tab on YouTube. I have an old post up there now, but I will be bringing that more to the current. You know what I mean? So, yes, thank you. There's a buy me a coffee link pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you, Dorothy. Right? Never know who'll turn up. Angels and aliens. I like to say agents, aliens, AI. All welcome to the Quantum Show. Welcome to the Quantum Show. Agents, aliens, AI. God and everybody. In front of God and everybody. No, she's not very famous. She's locally famous. She's a Nashville artist. And she has put out quite a few songs. I'm horrible with names. That's all. It's my fault, right? But she's going to be working the bar. So there's going to be a bar and a bar backup, not a bar back, but a bar backup, like someone to stand in while she needs to, take care of business, whatever, either bring something around front, go to the bathroom. There's going to be somebody there to help her out. So in between segments, she wants to play a couple of songs. I would love for you to do that. I would love for you to do that. Please. That would be awesome. And she wanted to. Yeah. I can tell you I am not. They don't like it when I hum the Imperial March. Nobody likes that. There's a lot of table banging and humming out of tune. Not that. No. No, I'm not a national musician. But you throw a rock, you'll hit a musician for sure. Or at least a want to be musician. I can see her face. Why can't I think of it? I can't think of her name. Hilary. Hilary. That's it. I have her in my. Come on, you. Her name is Hilary something. Hilary something. Oh, there's Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you. Thank you, Marvin. And thank you, Dorothy. I just saw. Thank you so much. Dorothy hooked it up a while ago. And thank you, Marvin and Dorothy, hooking up the show. That means better cabling, better sound. Another one of these mics. Maybe. No, they got good mics. Hilary. And it's also another uncommon name. Nashville. Post 82. Whoops, 82. If I could type, I've been using the 8-bit. Hilary. Oi. Well, anyway, her name's Hilary, and she's awesome. Okay. And she sings and plays guitar, right? She has a local label. She wants to be showing at there, and she's looking. She wants to learn something. She wants to hear stuff that she's never heard before, see things that she's never seen before. The ghost box is one. No one there has seen the ghost box being used in real life, especially not the Estes method. I want it to work, right? I want it to work. Hilary. I'm thinking of her last name. I'm not going to. Okay. It will be in the description after the show, after the panel, probably tomorrow when I figure out her name. Not Duff. No, not Duff. Not Clinton. Oh my gosh, no. Maybe. Hey, you know what? We have 2 label holders here. You and Tim. You both have your stuff going on. Not Lindsay. Not Lindsay. It's you know what? I'm not gonna let this go. I gotta find this out. She's on Instagram. She's on my Instagram. And I want all right, I'll just do it this way. Oy, okay, where's my Instagram? Come on, Hilary. Hook us up. What? Show me the crazy search. Hilary. Oh man, the name is so right on the tip of my tongue. Watch me operate my phone on the internet, right? I don't know if it's HIL. You know what? I know where she posts. There we go. Post 82. That's us. We're post 82. And followed by her name is Hilary. Come on now. Why don't I need this? Oh, what? No. Sorry, guys. I'm working on it. The crazy stuff. I only hit the search bar and it shows me this craziest stuff. Hilary. And it is a very country sounding name. Why can't I find her? Oh my God, the stuff that I don't need to even. Hilary post 82. Whoops. 82. I can't remember her name. It's not helping. That's not helping. Okay, well. Fretland. Oh my gosh. See, all I had to do is take a step back. Hilary Fretland. Now I've got a name. I will share her page. And save it. Hilary Fretland. There it is. Right there on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to open this up and stop sharing. Share something else. Here she is. Yeah, she is a local artist. Man, that was hard. This is her. And she does make CDs. These are the pictures. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to play any of the videos because, well, I haven't been given permission and I'm not set up for audio. So that's that. But this is her. See, she does shows. She goes to shows. She participates in other people's shows. She's very community oriented. And she drives a big Ford truck, F100. Hell yeah. She drives an F100. Hell yeah. Who could ask for more? Okay. So, guess what? That has been the Quantum Show solo. We talked about the festival. We talked about the cars and the computers. Talked about Three Eye Atlas. Touched on a little bit of gifts from the universe, which is okay. We didn't need to dwell on it much. There was a lot of overshadowing things going on, but those are all gifts from the universe. We talked about ideas for the panel. Hilary Fretland, our musical live performance person. She's awesome, y'all. She's really friendly too. She is not one of those stuff goes to her head. Alrighty then. Aussie is flashing the red light or blinking slowly the red light. Next, I gotta come up. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Yes, like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Thanks, everybody, for coming by, listening to me rant about stuff I halfway know about, and giving me the clueless about the comets. And very nice show kicking off for Slumberland. Enjoy the panel. Thanks, Dorothy. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on some show somewhere. I'll talk to you soon. And yeah, the good old days. Oh, yep. I'm not sure when the good old days are. I hope they're coming. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you know what? We are here. We're here now. We start making them now. Just like who said it right now? The unknown can make more. Can make more. Here we are. Let's make it all happen. Good old days. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Oh, Samo. Thanks. You big lurker. Thanks for coming and listening to the show and coming in right at the very end. Oh, man. So, Samo, thanks for coming by. Thanks for showing support for the show. Tim, The Unknown. I'm going to go through as best I can. Dorothy. Dorothy was here. Aussie. Marvelous Marvin. Tim, of course. The Unknown. Am I forgetting? Am I going back over it? That's okay. Rachel and Renee. I know y'all have been listening. Marvelous Marvin. I know you were here. And Lynn, I know you're still back there somewhere. Not Hillary Lindsay. Everybody who came to the show today, The Unknown. Yeah, I think I covered everybody this time. Raven, thank you. Sarah, thank you. Why am I forgetting these? Scream Engine. Our guest. Well, guest. Galvorathar with a period. Alrighty then, everybody showed up in support. Thanks, everybody. I am going to. And Lynn, I see you, Lynn. Oh, remember, I've been up since like 7:30, so I tried to take a nap. It didn't work very well. And here, what do we do here? 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 Pushing buttons. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to y'all on the panel coming up soon. Keeping it quantum. Pushing buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons.